for trivia.
Hey, I'm Chris. Welcome to AFA. Top Banana Trivia. Sorry, I was kind of distracted. I had something pop up on the screen. But tonight we'll be playing 3 rounds of trivia. Ghostbusters Trivia from the first movie. So if you're worried, it's going to be from just the first movie. So tonight we have Margie is going to be scoring for us because Haley's first day of work was today and she is tuckered out. Heaven is working tonight, so she's not going to be able to help. I will tell you, starting
Kevin.
Hello. Starting next Tuesday, we are moving the stream up again. We are moving trivia up to 7:00 p.m. Eastern time.
Holy
what?
That's early.
Right. And the reason is because I've had people tell me that people would watch and come and play. But yeah, some people told me they're already in bed by the time we're playing. So, but let's go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chat. So we got Mike from Crazy Mike's Fun Channel. Hey, Mike. Speaking of you, I actually mentioned you in tomorrow's video. So I think we got into some of the miniatures and I brought up him building the PT boat for Kelly.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. So I mentioned you in our video tomorrow. So
Hi,
we got Kevin. Hello, Kevin. Sandy. Hello, Sandy. Who else? We got Jonathan. Jonathan, one of our great moderators. Sandy as well. I don't mean to miss Sandy on that. We've got Nick. Oh, Nick's in there. Hey, Nick.
Good evening, Mar.
And we got Mar. Mar, also one of our wonderful moderators. And I'm looking to see. Sometimes some people come in a little later.
I heard that in the sneak peek of the video.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So let's get that up. So if anybody new comes in, chat rules.
How do I know?
How do you know what?
If somebody new comes in.
You'll hear me say hi.
Okay. Well, I'm just checking.
All right. Well, I wouldn't. No. That's not how I would.
No,
I got you. All right.
Just writing down there.
All right. So here we go. Are you ready? Margie,
are
you ready?
Or anything?
I have the timer.
Okay.
All right. Here we go with round 1. Once again, before we get started, I may have forgot. 3 rounds of trivia. First round is 10 multiple choice questions. Second round is name the characters.
Okay.
And third round is just 10 questions.
Okay.
So let's get ready with round 1, question 1. And here we go. Are you ready, Margie?
I think so.
All right. Let me get this set up the way. All right. Here we go. Question number 1. All right. I'm going to turn over the next card. Concentrate. I want you to tell me what you think it is. Choose the character who said this quote from these multiple choice. Is it A, Dr. Egon Spengler, who is Harold Ramis? B, Winston Zeddemore, who is Ernie Hudson? C, Dr. Raymond Stantz, who's played by Dan Aykroyd? Or D, Dr. Peter Venkman, who's played by Bill Murray? So once again, all right, I'm going to turn over the next card. Concentrate. I want you to tell me what you think it is. Choose the character who said this quote from these multiple choice. Is it A, Egon, B, Winston, C, Ray, or D, Venkman? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, here we go. Answers are coming in. So we got Mar saying, I think A. All right. We got Crazy Mike saying D. We got
Jonathan.
Nick is saying D. We got Jonathan is saying D. Kevin is saying D. Sandy's saying D. Mike's saying E, Spock, and F, Margie. So
Those are very nice.
F, Margie? What's wrong with you, Mike? Why would you say that? All right.
Rude.
All right. So I think we got all of them in. So all right, Margie. It goes, all right, I'm going to turn over the next card. Concentrate. I want you to tell me what you think it is. Choose the character who said this quote from these multiple choice. Who is it, Margie?
D.
D.
Dr. Peter Venkman.
Who's played by?
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, yes.
I
So
think I'm wrong. It's okay, Mar.
that's all right, Mar. You know, this is all just for fun. He says E and F came out wrong. We know, we're just teasing you, Mike.
You are banned.
It's kind of like that the Ted movie.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? When they were talking about the writer, F. Scott Fitzgerald, and they're like, whoa, what do you got against?
Okay.
All right, question number 2.
This will not be my night. You might be surprised.
You might. I mean, here's the thing. One thing, if you can remember what the names of the actors that played those, it's probably going to help you out a little bit. So,
Ban Guns N' Roses.
all right, here we go. Question number 2. Question number 2. When we first see the ghost in the library, what is it doing? Is it A, putting books on the shelf? B, reading? C, sorting out the files? Or D, stacking books? So once again, when we first see the ghost in the library, what is it doing? Is it A, putting books on the shelf? B, reading? C, sorting out the files? Or D, stacking books? So all right, chat, go ahead and put your answers in. All right, so we've got our answers coming in. We got Mara is saying B. It's a guess again. We got Nick is saying B. We got Jonathan saying B. We got Mike saying B. We got Sandy saying B. Oops. We got Mara. What did Mara say? Mara says, at least you know I'm not cheating off anyone we're Googling. That's true, Mara. That's true.
Kevin didn't want to answer.
So, all right. There we go, Kevin. All right. So, Margie, when we first see the ghost in the library, what is it doing?
Oh, he is reading.
Yes, B. It's a she.
Oh, she is reading.
It's been a while since Margie's seen Ghostbusters.
It's been a really long time. It was actually just on TV the other night.
Was it?
I should have watched it.
All right. Here we go. We actually started off with a kind of a hard question anyway.
Dave.
Hey, Dave. Thanks for coming in, buddy. All right. Here we go. Question number 3. Question number 3. What starts cooking on Dana's counter? Is it A, ham, B, bacon, C, eggs, or D, pancakes? So once again, what starts cooking on Dana's counter? Is it A, ham, B, bacon, C, eggs, or D, pancakes? All right, chat, you can put your answers in.
I go.
All right, we got our answers coming in. We got Nick with C. I did put that up, right, Nick? We got Micah saying C. We got Sandy saying C. We got Kevin saying C. And looks like was eggs, but should have been chocolate cake. So
Mar says B.
Okay, Mars says B. Dave says eggs. So, all right, I think that's okay.
Who
All
didn't answer?
Oh, I don't know.
Or no. I don't know.
All right. Number 3. What starts cooking on Dana's counter, Margie?
Eggs.
Yep.
Jonathan.
You didn't write
answer.
Jonathan down. He did answer.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
All right. So it was eggs. Yes. Eggs were cooking on her counter. If you remember, Dr. Venkman picks it up and they're kind of rubbery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did the counter use an express?
All right. This one might be a little tougher one. All right, here we go. Question number 4. How much did Ray originally pay for the Ghostbusters car? Was it A, $4,800, B, $1,500, C, and I put the answer in there. So everybody gets a point for this one.
I was shocked, Mike, because I didn't know you could hear me.
So, yeah, because that's my mistake. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to get that one right because I put the answer in at the bottom. So
if you don't see it, let me know. I'll take the...
They're all laughing. Mar says, answer's A. Yay!
Go, Mar. Go, Mar.
So that'll make it a little quick going past that one. Let me check to make sure I didn't do that again. All right, I didn't. So you got to understand, I put this out onto like a notepad paper, and then when I go to put the picture up and then I usually just copy and paste, and I always try not to copy the answers because what I do, So what I do is because I take the notebook paper and I email them to Heaven or Haley, and then they have the questions and the answers. So obviously when I was copying, I copied too much and got the answer in that one. So
that's funny.
But all right, here we go. Question number 5. Who plays Janine Melnitz? Is it A, Alice Drummond, B, Sigourney Weaver, C, Annie Potts, or D, Jennifer Runyon? So once again, who plays Janine Melnitz? Is it A, Alice Drummond, B, Sigourney Weaver, C, Annie Potts, or D, Jennifer Runyon? All right, chat, you can put your answer in. All right. So what we got? We got people already answered. Mar says appreciates the help. All right. We got Mara saying C. We got Mike saying C. We got Nick saying C, Annie Potts. We got Kevin saying C. We got Jonathan saying C, Annie Potts. All right. And I think we did hit Sandy and say she did it, right? All right. And we got Dave. Dave is saying B, Sigourney Weaver. I wrote...
Okay. Mar, Mike, Nick, Kevin.
Yeah.
Jonathan. Okay.
All right.
And who? Dave?
Marge.
And Sandy. Yeah.
Hold on. All right. So, Margie, who plays Janine Melnitz?
Oh, Annie Potts.
Annie Potts, right. Dave put B.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to keep up. You guys gotta give me credit for something.
All right. So, I'm sorry, Dave. Yeah, it's Annie Potts. Margie didn't know who Annie Potts was, and I had to tell her that we watch a show with Annie Potts in it. We watched the Young Sheldon show, and she plays Meemaw on there. Also, she was in Designing Women.
I didn't watch that.
You didn't watch that?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was something my mom watched. All right. Here we go. Question number 6. Who gets slimed? Is it A, Ray, B, Egon, C, Winston, or D, Venkman? So once again, who gets slimed? Is it A, Ray, B, Egon, C, Winston, or D, Venkman? All right, chat, you can put your answers in. tell you. All right, here we go. We got our answers coming in. So we've got, Nick is saying D, Dr. Venkman. We got Crazy Mike saying D. We got Sandy saying D. We got Jonathan saying D. We got Kevin saying D. We got Dave saying D. And we got Mars saying Bill Murray, whichever one that is. Okay. So that's Venkman. So all right. So here we go. So Margie, who gets slimed?
D.
D.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Venkman.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Margie's writing down everybody who got the answers correct. Let's hope the slime did not come from 3 Mile Island.
I feel like I missed something.
What's that?
I feel like I missed something.
Well, you want so Mar, Dave.
Hold on.
If I start at the top,
We're good.
Okay. All right. Which guy is that? Venkman. That it's a Dr. Venkman. D. Mar. So, he's the guy. Oh, I ain't got to pull it up. All right. Or Chernobyl. Crazy. All right. Here we go. Question number 7. All right. Question number 7. What is one of Janine's hobbies she mentions to Egon? Is it A, tennis, B, jogging, C, collects spores, molds, and fungus, or D, racquetball? So once again, what is Janine's hobbies? What is one of Janine's hobbies she mentions to Egon? Is it A, tennis, B, jogging, C, collecting spores, molds, and fungus, or D, racquetball? All right, chat, you can put your answers in. All right. Here we go. We got answers coming in. We got Mike is saying C. We got Dave saying C. We got Mars saying C as well. We got Sandy saying C. What's wrong?
Colleagues told me to choose the longest
Kevin
answer
says
if I didn't
C.
know.
And Nick says D. All right.
Is that everybody?
That is everybody. All right, Margie, what is one of Janine's hobbies she mentions to Egon?
Racquetball.
Racquetball. Yes, it's actually Egon who says he collects spores, molds, and fungus. So
Nick is playing music.
Jonathan said, I mean D. All right, here we go. Question number 8. All right, question number 8. Gozer the Traveler came in what pre-chosen form? Was it A, the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man, B, a Torg, C, the Statue of Liberty, or D, a giant slore? So once again, Gozer the Traveler came in what pre-chosen form? Was it A, the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man, B, a Torg, C, the Statue of Liberty, or D, a giant slore? All right, chat, you can put your answers in. All right. We got Sandy is saying A. We got Mike saying D. So we got Jonathan saying A after, okay. We got Mar is saying A. We got Kevin saying D. And
Nick said A.
Nick says A.
Where's Dave?
Dave says A. All right. I think that's it. It just popped into my, yep. All right. All right. Margie, Gozer the Traveler comes in what pre-chosen form?
The Stay Puft Marshmallow
Yep.
Man.
A, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So,
Grace is barking up the neighborhood. Be right back. Gotta go get my broom.
All right. So here we go with question number 9. Are we ready for question?
Are you waiting on more, or are you gonna keep going?
What's that say?
She said, "Be right back." She had to go get the dog.
Okay.
It's up to you. I mean, I didn't know if you guys waited or.
I mean, we just usually go on. I'm sure she'll catch up. So here we go with question number 9. Question number 9. Who thought of the pre-chosen form? Was it A, Venkman, B, Winston, C, Egon, or D, Ray? So once again, who thought of the pre-chosen form? A, Venkman, B, Winston, C, Egon, or D, Ray? All right, chat, you can put your answers in.
I have the phone with me. Okay.
There we go. All right. So waiting for answers to come in. Sometimes the answers will pop up on YouTube. Yeah. So here we go. We got the answers coming in. All right. We got Mike. Mike is saying D. We got Mar saying D. We got Nick is saying D. Ray, I couldn't help it. It just popped in there. We got Sandy saying D. We got Jonathan saying D. All right. We got Crazy Mike. Oh no, what did you do, Ray? And then we got Kevin saying D. So, all right, Margie. Who thought of the pre-chosen form?
D.
D, Ray. Yes. Jonathan, you got to make sure you don't give too much of an answer away because it could be the next trivia question.
Dang, I guessed again.
Oh, Dave said D too. All right. Question number 10. This is the last one. This may be a hard one because it's not said, it's shown. So
hold on. Do I have that twice? I do. Okay.
All right, here we go. Question number 10. What is the Ghostbusters phone number? Is it A, 555-3682, or B, 555-6823, C, 555-8632, or D, 555-2368? So once again, what is the Ghostbusters phone number? Is it 555-3682, 555-6823, 555-8632, or 555-2368? All right, chat, you can put it in your answers. All right. This one is kind of hard because the only way you know this is when they do the commercial. That's when the number pops up. So let's see. We got Mike, or we got Mar. Mar says no idea. A. All right. We got, we missed a couple. There's Mike says C. We got Nick saying D. Sandy says D. Kevin says D. Dave says D. And then we got Jonathan says D. We're ready to believe you. So Margie's getting everybody down.
Did 2 miss it and get it wrong?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So now I have to add them up.
I think so. Well, I mean, we can look through. So what is the Ghostbusters phone number, Margie?
D, 555-2368.
2368, yes.
I was going to give you Jenny's number, but...
Yeah, Margie thought it was Jenny's number. Okay, so Crazy Mike said C, and then Mar says A, yeah. All right, so what Haley does is...
Marks them off like this?
She marks, yeah, like there's...
How many are they worth?
1 point. All right. So while we're going on, one of the things that we got coming out, of course, talking tomorrow is the Miniature House Museum, which was pretty cool. I put a short out, kind of a preview to some of the stuff you'll see tomorrow. So if you haven't checked that out, it's pretty neat because they actually had a miniature house of the Addams family, and they had all the characters in it and all the vehicle and everything. So if you haven't seen that short, it's pretty neat. But tomorrow is actually but we also have then on Friday, we have another adventure video coming out that I've already done some stuff. We went to a walk of fame that we didn't know about. Turns out one of the earliest recording studios in America was just in Richmond, Indiana, which is only about, what, a half hour away from us?
Half hour,
Yeah.
40 minutes.
And such musicians as Louis Armstrong, Gene Autry, Lawrence Welk, Duke Ellington. It was really neat. It's pretty sad that most of the place has been tore down. I did find out where we can see more of the stuff, so we might be visiting that museum sometime in the future where it kind of talks about it. One of the famous country singers they talked about, I don't know if they still have it because now it's part of it's over at the Richmond Historic Museum. But the last time I knew, they had a violin there that was actually signed, and inside he played the violin while at recording at the Jeanette studio. One thing I did learn that you won't find out in the video, Louis Armstrong recorded there. I can't remember who was singing, but the way they were recording, they didn't have electric microphones back then. They had these funnels that went into where the needle was to record the record, that Louis Armstrong played so loud you couldn't hear the guy singing. So they made him walk all the way over to the corner away from everybody so he could play the trumpet, so it wasn't so loud that it would go, completely block the singer out. I thought that was pretty neat. That's not in the video. It's just I've kind of gotten interested in everything that was going on over there. And but basically it was a pretty cool place for early music in the 20th century.
No way, Jonathan.
What's that?
Said there's a Ghostbusters phone booth. The free phone number you'll need if you want to phone the Ghostbusters is 0800-2229-911, and none other than the film's Australian star Chris Hemsworth picks up.
All right, Margie.
No way.
So we got
0800. If this is some kind of thing, I'm gonna. Okay.
All right.
You want me to read this? Who is in?
Yeah,
first?
the score.
Jonathan is in first place with 9. Nick with 10. Jonathan with 9. Sandy with 9. Kevin with 8. Mike with 7. Mar with 6. And Dave with 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, you said
like,
Jonathan in the lead. I'm like,
no, wait.
I don't think Nick's missed a question.
No, he hasn't. I apologize.
I was like, whoa.
Okay, if we mention Disney, oh my word, no, Mike.
What's that?
Oh, that was so. Ugh.
What'd he say?
If we mention Disneyland finger food, who does that? That's cool. That's cool. Oh my gosh, that's interesting. Wait, I missed. No, you didn't. I can't read.
No, yeah, she had it down right. She just read Jonathan off first.
I just went. Look, this is what I did. I just went in order.
You gotta. They can't see it. It's
well. I'm sorry.
Okay. But I know this. I seen Nick. He did a thing where he compared chicken nuggets. Nick, I had the chicken nuggets at Kentucky Fried Chicken. They're awesome. So Margie didn't like them, but I thought they were great. So all right. So here we go. Starting up with. All right, here we go. Round 2, pitch around. This is name the character. Okay, so I don't know. Do you think we should go ahead and say if they name the character or the person who acted is just as good?
You'll have to tell me because I don't know who acts, like the actress.
How do you not know? You don't know who that is?
No.
Are you serious? All right, here we go with picture number 1. So we will take the character's name or the actor or actress's name. So here we go. Just to make it just a little bit easier, except for on Margie, who. All right, here we go with the first character. You don't know who that is?
I really honestly don't know who it is. Sorry.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. All right.
Really, Nick? Okay. I know who it is now.
All right, so.
What? Oh my God.
All right.
Oh my word. It took me a second, but I got it.
All right. We got Nick saying Dana Barrett, Sigourney Weaver. We got Kevin saying Dana Barrett. We got Mike saying Saw Gunner Weaver. You got Sandy saying Dana Barrett. We got Mars saying Sigourney Weaver. We got Jonathan saying Dana. And Mars says she's the alien.
Oh my. Dave got it too, right?
I don't. Dave sometimes doesn't stay in here, so.
Oh, let me make sure. I need to see.
Some people just pop
Nick,
in and
Kevin,
leave.
Mike, Sandy, Mar, Jonathan. Okay, I don't see Dave. Okay. Oh, oh wow.
All right. So, Margie, who is this person?
Dana.
Right. Or
however you want to say it. Sigourney Weaver. Sawgorn.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver. Margie doesn't know.
Oh. All right. Here we go. Are you ready? Did you get everybody down?
I love the line in Alien, back away from where you've been. We were ready for number 2.
All right. Here we go with character number 2. Do you know who that is?
I don't know. I kind of.
You want me to give you a hint? All right, chat. You can put your answer in. All right. So, waiting on some answers coming. We got some answers coming in.
Oh,
all right.
They're really coming in. I'm missing
Yes.
it. Okay, Jonathan.
All right.
Nick.
Jonathan says Ernie Hudson with Winston. We got Nick with Winston Zedmore. We've got Mara with Winston. We got Crazy Mike saying Winston. We got Sandy saying Ernie Hudson. And Kevin saying Ernie Hudson Winston. So, all right. Margie, who is this?
It's Winston.
Winston or Ernie Hudson? Yes.
He don't look like my Winston.
He doesn't. No, he does not look like our Winston. No. So, all right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Here we go with question number 2. Character number 3. So here we go. Character number 3. So this is the guy who, when he was in Stripes, I don't know what it is. He reminds me of what my dad looked like when Dad was younger. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. got our answers coming in. All right, so we got Sandy saying Egon. We've got Nick saying Egon Spengler. Rest in peace, Harold Ramis. We got Mike saying Egon. We got Mars saying Egon Spengler. We got Kevin saying Egon Spengler. We've got Mars saying Spengler Spangler. And it says he disappeared. He is gone. So
What does that mean?
you have to see the last Ghostbusters.
So did it mean to get it right?
He answered, didn't he? Yeah, Mike already answered.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did I not write it down? I probably should put
And Jonathan says Egon.
He said it earlier up there.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I got him.
All right, Margie. Who is this character?
Egon.
Egon, but his name is?
What did they say it was on here? Spengler? I don't know.
It's Harold Ramis.
Okay.
So,
There
Harold Ramis. I love Harold Ramis. I think he was a great actor. I did like him in Ghostbusters, but I think I liked him more in Stripes. But I loved how they used him in Ghostbusters Afterlife, and just he's amazing. He was an amazing writer. I think he directed too, if I'm right. Yes, and a director. Yes, and I think he'll be missed.
Oh my word!
What?
I cannot believe I just did that.
What'd you do? What did you do?
I'm not scored after this no more.
Margie wrote down Winston got the answer correct.
Oh my god.
So she's giving points to our dog.
It's way past my bedtime.
All right, here we go. Are you ready? This is character number 4. You're going to have to give the character's name on this. I don't think there was an actor for this. There may have been. I may be wrong. All right, here we go. Character, was it number 4?
Yeah. Holy cannoli. And this is who it was supposed to be. How did I do that? Oh my.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. All right. I think that's the first one she wrote down, Mara, so you'd only have 2. And I don't know what he would do with a banana. Hey, VP! Might want to write VP down.
Hold on, let me get these names real quick.
All
No,
right.
I'll write them down, I promise. I feel like I'm missing one.
All right, so we got, right now, answers we got. Mike is saying Mr. Stay Puft. We got Sandy saying Marshmallow Man. We got VP Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. We got Kevin is saying Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Jonathan Chong. Oh, I think it moved on me.
Okay,
Yep.
and Mars said it too, right?
Yep, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Hi, VP.
I think I didn't see. I'm not for
That's
sure.
everybody.
We got everybody?
Yep.
All right.
Oh.
So you didn't give any points to the dog this time. All right.
Good.
Yes. So
Gee willikers.
So Margie, who is this character?
It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
It is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So pretty iconic
His name is
character
on his
from
hat.
What's that?
His name was on his hat.
That is true. His name was on his hat, wasn't it? See, look, there was an answer that was put in not by me. All right. Coming up, Next.
5.
Character number 5. Are we ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Character number 5.
Scroll up. I said it too. Oh.
What's that? Oh, we got you, Nick. We got you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you down.
All right, chat. You can go ahead and put your answers in. All right. Here we go. See that? Sometime right now they're going to hear me when they pop back up, but of course there's the delay. So all right. So we got answers coming in. All right. So we got Jonathan saying Gozer the Gozerian. We got Mars saying the ugly dude. We got Nick is saying Gozer. We got Mike says Gozer. Jonathan says laugh out loud. Kevin's saying Gozer. We got VP with Gozer. Sandy with Gozer. Did Jonathan answer that one? Did he answer earlier? I just missed it. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was the first one to answer. All right. All right, Margie. Who is this character?
Gozer.
Gozer the Traveler. Gozer the Gozerian. Yes.
Mars is bleeding eyeballs.
And believe it or not, Mar, that's a female.
What?
Yeah, that's a female.
Okay. It's a weird dancer when I first watched this film ever.
What's that?
I don't remember that. Okay.
You don't remember Gozer the Gozerian at the end? Yeah, that's the person who takes on the form of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Character number 6.
Yep.
This one should be an easy one for everybody. Whoops.
The actors could not speak English. Really?
Oh, wow. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. All right, here we go. We got answers coming in. I think about everybody probably got this one. This was an easy one.
Yep.
All right. All right, Margie, who is this character?
Slimer.
It is Slimer. That is correct. All right. Slimer was...
Slimer, we assume.
at the hot dog vendor. Yeah, he had the hot dogs in his mouth.
Slimer needs a ton.
Jeez.
A Tums.
He looks like he's wearing dentures. All right. Here we go. Character number 7. Like I said, with this, we'll accept the name of the character or the actor or actress. So here we go with number 7. All right, chat, you can put your answers in.
Slimer has a butt.
All right. We got our answers coming in for number 7. So we've got Jonathan says Janine Annie Potts. Nick says Janine Melnitz. We got Kevin saying Janine Melnitz. We got Sandy saying Janine. Crazy Mike says the secretary of the Ghostbusters. We got the aforementioned Annie Potts, Janine. And Mike says Janine. All right.
No VP and Kevin?
No, Kevin did answer.
Oh, Kevin did actually.
Mm-hmm.
Now. How about VP?
He might have stepped out. So, all right. Margie, who is this character?
Janine.
Janine or?
What'd you say? Annie Potts?
Annie Potts, yes. So.
Okay.
All right.
Should be Janine Spengler, only if.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Number 8. Character number 8. Here we go. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. All right. We got answers coming in. All right, so we got Mar. Mar says Dan Aykroyd. We got Nick saying Ray Stantz. Jonathan saying Ray Stantz. We got Sandy saying Ray. We got VP saying Dan Aykroyd. And we got
Mike saying
Crazy
Ray.
Mike saying Ray.
Okay. There you go. You got him.
All right. All right, Margie. Who is this character?
Ray.
Ray or?
Dan Aykroyd.
All right. Moving on to... Oh, by the way, if I'm right, and Nick probably can... If I'm right, I think Dan Aykroyd actually had a lot to do with... I think Dan Aykroyd actually had a lot to do with the writing, didn't he, of Ghostbusters, if I'm right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he did. I think he had something to do with the writing. I think he's had something to do with the writing with almost every single one of them. I know he had something to do with the writing for the video game.
Did he use a ray gun?
God. So here we are. We're on character number 9. Character number 9. This guy's hilarious. All right, chat, go ahead and put your answers in. All right, here we go.
Oh.
All right. We got answers coming in.
Nick. BP. Sandy.
We got Marsan.
Mar.
I thought it was Ramus. We got Nick says Louis Tully or Rick Moranis. We got VP saying that's the dude from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And then VP puts Rick Moranis. We got Sandy saying Rick Moranis. Mars says Rick Moranis. Mars says yes, VP. We got Kevin says Rick Moranis. Jonathan Chung says Rick Moranis. And
Sandy said it. I have a written
yeah,
down.
yeah. And Mars says and blew up the baby, VP.
No, Mike.
And also Honey, I
there
Shrunk
it
the
is.
Audience at Walt Disney World.
Okay.
All right, Margie, who is this character?
Louis.
And who plays him?
You told me Rick Moranis.
Rick Moranis.
I only knew him from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
He's done a lot.
I know.
I mean, before Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Ghostbusters, he was also one of the, oh my gosh, how could I forget him? The characters.
And blew up the baby, and he shrunk the audience.
He is from the, I can't think of the name of it.
We did not miss that at Walt Disney World because we took Chris's grandma. Remember that?
Yes.
And when the mice multiplied, oh my word, I thought she was going to have a heart attack.
SCTV, but him and Doug, they were Doug and, gosh dang it, the brothers. They actually ended up doing the same skit in Brother Bear as the two moose from the Great White North. What were the McKenzie brothers? Yeah.
Little Shop.
Yes, he was from the Little Shop of, yes. Yep, Little Shop of Horrors, yes.
All right.
Feed me, Seymour.
You ready?
Yep.
We're ready for 10.
We're ready for character number 10. Last character. Probably, I don't even probably have to put this guy up. I think everybody's going to know who's last, but here we go. Character number 10. Probably one of the funniest people in the world. All right, chat, you can put your answers in. All right. We've got the answers coming in. All right. We got Sandy says Bill Murray. We got Nick saying Dr. Peter Venkman, Bill Murray. We got Mar saying Bill Murray. VP says Bill Murray. Jonathan says Bill Murray, Peter Venkman. Crazy Mike says the guy from Caddyshack, Bill Murray.
And how many do they get a piece for these?
These are worth 2. And we got Kevin saying Bill Murray. All right, Margie, who was this character?
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. Nick, is he really a doctor, though? His character is Dr. Peter Venkman, yes. And what about Bob? Yes, he's been in a lot of stuff. So Margie's figuring up the points for this round, and she'll add them to round 1 to give us the total points.
And it's 2 points apiece?
2 points for, 2 points for the second round, 1 point for the first round. And,
okay.
Yeah, Bill Murray, one of the things I've watched him, I thought he was great in was Zombieland. So, but I love Bill Murray, even though I've always heard that he's so hard to work with. But he's done so many movies. Like I said, I think the very first movie it might have been Caddyshack. I'm not sure. It'd be a toss-up between Caddyshack and Stripes being the first time I seen Bill Murray. But in a movie. Obviously, I seen him on SNL. But Margie is figuring up the points. Yeah, Stripes. I love Stripes. So, what's that? You know what, Jonathan? He could have an honorary doctorate given to him. Yes. Actually, at one point, he's a Cubs fan. And I think when they were selling the Cubs, they asked if he wanted to be part owner of the Chicago Cubs, and he turned it down. So, there's actually a lot of celebrities that are Cubs fans. We got, what's his name? Oh, gosh. My memory's not working for me tonight. John Cusack and Eddie Vedder they're all Cubs fans. It's really funny because with Bill Murray being in this movie and not having one of the brothers pop up, because usually with Bill Murray, a lot of times one of his brothers pops up usually in the movie with him, like Brian Doyle Murray. Or his little brother. I can't think of his name. I know the first time I seen his little brother was in the TV show Dharma and Greg. I didn't even know it was Bill Murray's little brother. Now he pops up in all kinds of stuff. He was in The Big Bang Theory as a bartender. And there is a movie named What About Bob? Yes. With Richard Dreyfuss and Bill Murray. Yes. How about Scrooge? Yes.
Okay.
So, all right, Margie.
Nick is still in the lead, followed by Sandy, Jonathan, Mike, Kevin, Mar, VP, and then Dave.
All right. Do you want to give what the scores are?
Oh, Nick has 30. Jonathan and Sandy both have 29. Mike has 27. Kevin has 26. Mar has 24. VP has 12. And Dave has 5.
There we go. All right. Could we possibly have our first perfect score?
Go, Nick. Go, Nick. Round 3 will be harder. How did I miss one?
Who missed one?
Jonathan, did I not add it right? Hold on. This isn't my cup of tea.
We might have to go back through, Jonathan, and look.
I'm sorry. So it must have been on round 1. Yes, number 7. Only Nick got number 7.
Yeah,
right,
only
on the
Nick
round
got
1.
number 7 in round 1.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I feel better. Whew, I thought I screwed up.
All right.
Okay.
So we're ready for round 3, 10 questions. No multiple choice. You just have to answer the question. So here we go. Question number 1. I'm giving you extra time on this too. The movie takes place in what major city? So once again, the movie takes place in what major city? This should be easy. All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we got the answers coming in. We got Jonathan saying New York City. We got VP saying New York City. We got Nick saying New York City. We got Mike saying New York City, where the USS Intrepid is. Mars says New York City. Jonathan says New York City. I think Gary said it once, didn't he?
I got them all.
Kevin, New York City. Sandy, New York City. All right. All right. All right, Marzi. The movie takes place in what major city?
New York City.
New York City. That is correct. So moving on. What's that? What's wrong?
Jonathan said Nick had more knowledge, and then Nick said, Jonathan Jung, you have all the knowledge too, and then he says, I have the proton packs too.
All right, here we go. Question number 2. This one should be an easy one, especially after the pitch around. So, question number 2. What color is Slimer? So, like I said, after the pitch around, this should be pretty easy. What color is Slimer? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right, we are back. So we got our answers are coming in. So far we got Jonathan saying slime green. We got Crazy Mike saying green lime green. We got Marge is saying puke green. We got Sandy saying green. We got Nick saying green. We got Kevin saying green. We got VP saying green. And then Mike says Disney no CM green. All right. All right, Margie. What color is Slimer?
Green.
Slimer is green. That is correct.
Which can first, Nickelodeon slime ghost or slime? Oh, which came first, Nickelodeon slime or Ghostbusters? I would say Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters was in the 80s. I don't know, because there was slime in the 80s and on Nickelodeon as well, when they had the
what was that game called?
There was a TV show called what was that called? It was You Can't Do That on Television. And whenever I can't remember what they said that they would get them slimed, but there was a phrase
that would have been a good question.
Nick's saying it's Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that would have been a good question because.
So all right,
I would have just said Ghostbusters because it was like.
Well, they had a TV show called You Can't Do That on Television, where I can't remember what the phrase was, but if you said it, you got slimed. And if I'm right, I think Alanis Morissette was on that television show.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Here we
Question
go.
number 3.
Question number 3. Question number 3. While sleeping in the firehouse that is now the Ghostbusters' place of business, which guy dreams he has an intimate encounter with a spirit? So once again, while sleeping in the firehouse that is now the Ghostbusters' place of business, which guy dreams he has an intimate encounter with a spirit? All right, chat, you can put your answers in.
Dogma.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen Dogma in a while. All right. Answers are coming in. We got Nick saying Ray, but I think they all do. We got Mike saying Ray. We got Morris saying Bill Murray. We got Jonathan saying Ray Stantz. We got Sandy saying Ray, and we got Kevin saying Ray.
Okay.
All right. All right,
Oh,
Margie.
wait, who did I not? Did Mike answer?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
All right. All right, Margie. While sleeping in the firehouse that is now the Ghostbusters' place of business, which guy dreams he has an intimate encounter with the spirit?
Ray.
Yep, it is Ray. Was Ray's proton pack fully charged in the dream? LOL. I don't think he had the proton pack in the dream, if I remember it right. I'm wrong about the dreamer. Mark. So yes, it was Ray. All right. We're ready for number 4. Question number 4. Who played Ray in the film? That should be pretty easy after round 2. But once again, who played Ray in the film? All right, chat, you can put your answers in.
Okay.
Jonathan, his belt came undone, that's for sure. All right.
I'm not getting no answers.
No, not
Oh,
yet.
there is one.
Okay. There we go. We was wondering. All right. We got answers coming in. All right. We got Jonathan saying Dan Aykroyd. We got Nick saying Dan Aykroyd. We got Crazy Mike saying Dan Aykroyd. We got Kevin saying Dan Aykroyd. We got Mara saying Dan Aykroyd.
There's Miss Sandy.
And then we got Sandy saying Dan Aykroyd. All right, Margie, who played Ray in the film?
Dan Aykroyd.
It's Dan Aykroyd. That is correct.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
All right. This one might be a little hard one. You got to probably pretty well know the Ghostbusters for this one. All right. So question number 5. On what floor did they find Slimer? So once again, on what floor of the building did they find Slimer?
Have a great night.
Good night, VP. Thanks for coming in, buddy. All right, chat. I'll tell you what. Should it be correct or should we give them one under?
Up, one down.
Yeah. All right. All right. Everybody, you can put your answer in. All right. Waiting for answers to come in. All right. We got answers coming in. So we got so far we've got Mike saying the 12 or 12. We got Sandy saying 12. We got Kevin saying 12 floor. Let's see. They react in the Ghostbuster video game. All right. Did we miss anybody? Oh, okay. We got Nick. Did Jonathan answer that one? I didn't see.
We have Nick, Jonathan,
Oh,
Sandy.
I see Jonathan's now. All right. All right, Margie.
Okay.
On what floor did they find Slimer?
The 12th floor.
The 12th floor. We didn't even have to give the one up or
Nope.
one down, did we? So
Mar said, I don't know, and I'm not going to cheat. Good, Mar. I like that.
all right. Here we go. Are you ready for question number 6?
Yes.
All right. Question number 6. Who says this? Ray, when somebody asks you if you're a god, you say yes. So once again, who says this? Ray, when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes. Do you know this one?
Mm-mm.
Well, you do. You got the answers. All right, chat. You can put your answers in. All right. We got answers coming in.
Is that right?
No.
Oh, Mike is right, isn't he?
Well, you probably shouldn't say that out loud. Do the fact.
I didn't know they could hear.
Yeah, well, here's the microphone, Margie.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right. So we got Nick is saying Winston. We got Crazy Mike saying Dr. Vickman. We got Mar saying Bill Murray. We got Kevin saying Winston. We got Sandy saying Winston. We got Jonathan saying Winston.
Okay, hold on a minute. You went too fast. So
What?
there was one who did I miss? Nick, Mike, Sandy, Jonathan.
Mike didn't get it.
Okay. That's why I messed up. Okay.
All right, Margie. Who says this? Ray, when someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
Winston.
Yes, it is Winston or Ernie Hudson who does say that. He says, I read that it was supposed to be Bill Murray's line, but he nodded it to Ernie Hudson. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. I think Ernie Hudson delivered the line really well, too. So.
And Mar is wrong again. I just stick with Bill Murray. I would too. It sounds good.
All right. Are you ready for this number 7, Marge?
Yeah, but I'm going to be really quiet.
So I may have messed this up. So I'll explain how I messed it up.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what I hit. Just click off.
Yeah. All right. So I'll explain. All right. So here we go. Question number 7. What does the woman librarian ghost, or just the woman who's the ghost that's in the library, I don't know if she's a librarian ghost, I'm just taking a guess, say to Peter after he talks to her? So once again, what does the woman ghost in the library say to Peter after he talks to her? All right, chat, you can put your answers in. All right.
And that's it. I don't know.
All right, answers coming in. We got Jonathan saying, oops, it moved up on me. Jonathan saying, shh, quiet. We got Mara saying, shh. We got Nick saying, shh. We got Mike saying, shh. We got Sandy saying, shh. We got Kevin saying, shh. We got Crazy Mike was still adding H's. And we got Mars saying, what else does a librarian say?
Exactly.
All right, Margie.
Shh.
What does the woman librarian ghost say to Peter after he talks to her?
Shh.
Shh. Yeah. All right. I think this was such an iconic movie that unless you were Mar, everybody knows.
I don't know all the answers.
You don't know
all the I'm with Mar.
Really? Okay. All right. So maybe it's a Mar or a Margie thing.
While you're reading that, I'm going to go check my drive.
All right. Here we go with question number 8. All right. Question number 8. What are the Ghostbusters covered with at the end of the movie? So once again, what are the Ghostbusters covered with at the end of the movie?
Okay, sorry.
All right, chat, you can put your answers in. All right. Answers are coming in. We got Mar saying marshmallow fluff. We got Nick saying marshmallow. We got Jonathan saying toasted, roasted, melted marshmallow. We got Sandy saying marshmallow. We got anybody else? All right. And yes, it's a Mar thing, Margie and Mar. And we got Kevin saying marshmallow as well. All right. So Margie, what are the Ghostbusters covered with at the end of the movie?
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow, yes. All right. Here we go. This one might be a little tricky one too. All right. Question number 9. What instrument does Dana Barrett play? So once again, what instrument does Dana Barrett play? All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. All right. Except Bill Murray wasn't covered. Okay. I think I remember that. All right. So we got Mar. Mar says the cello. We got Jonathan saying flute or clarinet. We got Nick saying the cello. We got Mike saying the... Is that the piano?
I don't see Mike on here.
Yeah, he's right here. Right there. All right. We got Sandy saying the cello. We got Mara saying technicality, Jonathan. We got Kevin saying the cello. All right. All right, Margie, what instrument does Dana Barrett play?
The cello.
The cello. That is correct. I almost gave a hint, but I don't know if everybody would have got it because Dana Barrett plays the same instrument that Leonard Hofstadter from The Big Bang Theory plays. So, oh no, it's the cello. Nick, I gave this to you. All right, last question. And this question I put in myself. So, last question tonight. Are you ready for this, Margie? All right. Question number 10. The character Peter Venkman was wrote for another SNL alumni who had passed away. Who was this person? So once again, the character Peter Venkman was wrote for another SNL alumni who had passed away. Who was this person?
Mar says that wouldn't have helped me a bit. I don't watch The Big Bang.
All right, chat, you can go ahead and put your answers in. we're getting our answers coming in. All right. We got... Oops. They jump up on me every once in a while. We got Mike is saying John Belushi. Mar is saying John Belushi. Jonathan says John Belushi. Did I miss Nick? Nick said it too. He said John Belushi. We got Sandy said John Belushi. So, and Kevin says John Belushi. All right. Margie, the character Peter Venkman was wrote for another SNL alumni who passed away. Who was this person?
John Belushi.
John Belushi, yes. All right, these are 3 points apiece.
Okay.
So if people don't know, Slimer actually was created to represent John Belushi in the movie as well. So
3 points apiece?
3 points apiece this round. That is correct. Like I said, tomorrow we have an adventure video coming out at 11 a.m. where we go to the Miniature House Museum in Carmel, Indiana. It was really interesting, a lot of neat stuff, and I'm telling you, we find Disney stuff here. We find Disney stuff almost everywhere we go. Well, we didn't find it when we went to the Walk of Fame, but it's pretty interesting. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned Mike in the video. I think I mentioned Cargo, but of course she's not in here tonight. But it was really neat to see all these. I mean, I heard of these people. Matter of fact, I turned on some of the music. Of course, I'd heard some of the music from some of these people. And I actually like that kind of music, like Duke Ellington's, what is it? Going on the A Train. Of course, Gene Autry, who sang Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Deep in the Heart of Texas. Let's see, who else was there? Of course, Louis Armstrong with It's a Wonderful World and Hello, Dolly. But it was really neat. I think this weekend we may be going to Dayton. So we'll be going to Dayton, Ohio. We're going to go check out some stuff there. I was thinking we might be visiting a cemetery. It's a little weird, but we might be visiting a cemetery. And we are also, I think we're going to go to it's a old Native American village that was found.
That's what makes me curious now.
So all right.
Now I gotta total them up.
Yeah. Don't have Dave on there.
Oh.
All right, she's looking them up. It says, didn't Gene Autry write Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? I think you're right, Mara. I think so. But I also seen he sings Frosty the Snowman, and he also sings Here Comes Peter Cottontail. So I don't know. I don't know if he wrote Frosty the Snowman, but maybe he wrote Peter Cottontail. I'm not for sure. But that was pretty neat. Lawrence Welk also. What I don't know if I mentioned this before. Maybe I did mention this. Lawrence Welk, of course, everybody knows the Lawrence Welk Show. Well, maybe not everybody, but some of us remember the Lawrence Welk Show. And Lawrence Welk had would every once in a while have a Hawaiian show, and a lady named Hallie Oki was on there, and Hallie Oki actually lived her last few years here in my hometown, and she just lived around the corner from where I grew up, and it was pretty neat to have someone like that in our town. Do you know why cemetery is so crowded? People are dying to get in. Yes, Mike, I knew that. But yeah, I don't know. We might be going to more than one cemetery, so it's like I said, there's a reason why we're going. So one's a pretty heartfelt one. Another one has to do with somebody who invented something. I saw Duke Ellington perform when I was a teenager. Oh, that's awesome, Mar. So, what do you mean, Mar? But yeah, I mean, But yeah, I don't know what that means. So Margie is figuring up our points. She's writing everybody actually as in first. The girls usually just write the points and go off.
Oh, sorry. It's just easier for me. Okay.
All right.
Nick got first place with a perfect score of 60.
Our first perfect score for trivia, I think. So Nick.
Second place is Sandy with 59.
Usually places would usually read them backwards and then give the first place last.
Well, Margie does a different.
Hey, Rockin' Robin, thanks for coming in.
Odd. Third place is Jonathan and Kevin with 56. Mike is in fourth place with 48. Mars in fifth with 45. Then we have VP with 18 and Dave with 5.
Awesome. Congratulations, Nick. So we'll be getting those out. Yes.
I gotta order some more and I'm having a hard time finding them.
I just seen them online just here recently.
I couldn't find them.
Really?
Yeah, on my thing I couldn't find them.
So but that's going to do it. Next week will be regular trivia and it will be at a new time. If you want to know the reason why I'm moving it is because not only have I heard some people online state if it was earlier, they would come in and play. There are people at work who found out that I do YouTube and they want to come in and they want to play trivia as well. And they said that 9:30 was past their bedtime. So
believe me, it is past my bedtime.
All right. Nick's going to send me his address. We might already have it. We might already have it, but yeah, go ahead and send it.
Please.
But yeah. So I'm surprised the question of Spengler's favorite candy bar. What was it? What Spengler's favorite candy bar?
What about the sunshine in the windows? Oh, true.
Well, it'll be 7:00.
It's gonna be light out.
Right, but I don't think the sun won't be where it is. It's normally at 6:30, like it is at 7:00. So, and it's early. Margie would be fully awake too.
Don't hold your breath on that.
You might get Margie, you might get Haley, you might get Heaven, depending on who come in. Was it a Crunch Bar? So, I know he played the strange guy, but yeah, and yes, a Twinkie. Yes, that was actually a question I could have used, but you had to tell me how big the Twinkie was that Egon was talking about. So.
There's a different size Twinkie?
No, he's talking about how big the Twinkie was if you take all the kind of spiritual yeah. Yeah, you have to see it. But yeah, that's gonna do it because I know Margie's tired. So but other than that, tomorrow, like I said, we got the
20-foot Twinkie.
Yeah.
What?
I think it was 20-foot Twinkie and it was it 600 pounds? Yeah. He was using a Twinkie to represent what was going on. So, but that's going to do it. Remember, we got our adventure video tomorrow. Go check that out. The Miniature House Museum. A lot of neat stuff in that. Then we got Friday. We've got what?
No, Thursday Disney updates. Friday we have.
Yeah, we got Disney updates on Thursday, and then Friday we have our next adventure video, which is at the Jeanette Records Hall of Fame.
Why does the size of a Twinkie matter?
I think he was just using that to explain what was going on with the spirits and everything. Funny. So,
all right.
But other than that, thank you guys for coming in, and I hope moving the time isn't a big deal for you guys. I'm sorry, but if I got other people saying they like to play, I'd like to bring other people in to play as well. But once again, congratulations, Nick. We'll get stuff sent out to you right away or as soon as we can. I will tell you this. This was either 19 or 20. We played 24, so the season will be up. We will be taking a longer break in between these two because I want to get everything caught up, and then we'll come back. But as for everything else, I'll be running the same, and I think that's going to do it. So, do you have anything you want to say, Margie?
Not that I can think of.
You want to congratulate anybody?
Congratulations, Nick!
All right. So
There's my fireworks going off.
that's your fireworks going off. All right. So once again, thank you guys for coming and playing, and I hope to see you Thursday for Disney updates. We'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Bye.
Could have asked the address too, or what the nickname was given for it.